Doing my screencast for this week's assignment. I'd like to go over really quick. I just did one and it took me 8.5 minutes, so I'm going to try and speed this one up a little bit to get it within 3 to 5 minutes, and I'm already talking too much. My name is right here. So here's my HTML that sets up the basic form, my header, my title. Got a link to my style sheet, which I'll show you here in a minute. Set up basic H1 headers, basically just saying, hey, this is what we're doing here. Basically, it's a membership sign-up form. I've set images at 32% so that they are always 3 across. Also, here's my PHP file. It's going with the method post multi-part form data. It's going to go to that file right there. Basically, what it's saying is anything I input into this form in this section, and last name, first name, username, password, is going to get sent to that PHP form so I can create that array. My table down here, which is where I'm going to upload my picture, so I've got it all set up into a table like we did in the class. I don't really have much experience, so the ways that I get shown in the class are pretty much the only ways I know how to do it. And right here we've got basic, this is going to have to be a JPEG, so we're going to go through some verification to make sure that this is PNG or JPEG, and display it onto this PHP when we're done. So jump over to PHP. I got my name on it. There we go. Join Team Vetscape's links to the same CSS. I was going to make a different one to make it look a little different, but kind of like keeping it the same. Team Vetscape sign up. Good to go. Here's that array. So we're taking all the information that I got from over here. Fname, lname, user, and all that. Pass. And we're throwing it into here. The only difference is for the password, we're creating that variable in the array, but then we're going to encrypt it MD5 and pass it to that. And then when we return this, we're using the associated array. My first name equals this, and it basically everything you put in gets created into that associative array. The image directory down here, this is basically going to take that image that you uploaded on the HTML side, and it's going to throw it onto the PHP page to display. It's also going to put it into the images folder, which is imperative because it's part of the assignment requirements, and store it in there. And it also will display that error image if it doesn't meet all the requirements that we've set up here, JPEG or PNG, which is another thing that we were told to do. Let's see here. Next, we've got the H2, H1, H3 headers that are going to show the information on the page saying, yeah, you did it. There's a table right here that will store the array and show all the information you put in, and it goes on this for each loop. Basically, all the data gets stored from the array into this data, and it gets sent through in this for each loop, as well as the picture being displayed. Now let's go over here and jump to the page because I'm running out of time. I know it. Here it is. Well, here, let's jump to the CSS first. Here's my basic CSS that set this page up. I got my images folder as well, so I've got images for my backgrounds and stuff. And the page is a little bit responsive. You know, this is the results page, sorry. So it's a little bit responsive, as you can see. Just basic stuff. So name, password, see how it's encrypted. Change that a little bit. Just choose a different file. That's me in high school. And submit. So, Team Vetscape, that was like 30 years ago, so it's not my current situation. And then here we go. We've got this. The only issue I've noticed is that this seems to be the same number every time. I think I've missed something in the class, and maybe that I'm doing that a little bit wrong. But for the most part, this is working quite well. I think it's what we're asked to do. So I hope you appreciate it, and I'm out of time.